Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm Crusade and this is MEIOU Untitled 3.0, the path to modernity. It's a new day, it's the French campaign, our borders are expanding, and I'm looking forward to reaching the mighty heady highs of the conclusion of this campaign. But to do that, I need to be able to annex these subjects, and I don't know why I can't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the recording almost immediately, and I'm going to try and investigate. What I'm going to do is use the console and all this stuff, and like switch up my government reforms and things like that to try and see what would allow me to annex these guys. And then obviously I'll reload the save and tell you my findings. So I'll see you in a moment after some research. Okay, I switched to government reform and then I unpaused for a bit, but actually I think I know what it might be. I think it's because we have nominal empire. I'm checking with the devs, but nominal realm, means you allow alliances and wars between vassals. You lose 30% liberty to desire in all subjects. And you can switch off it using this, which means you have to have meritocracy embraced and 20 admin and commercialization or dirty admin. And it costs you 1 stability and 200 dip. So I bet it's this. I bet we just have to save up to 200 dip. So I'm just going to keep playing as normal. So you missed a couple of months there, but nothing too exciting happened. Small rebellion. Down here. Right, we're still working on that claim here. Other than that, truced out with everybody, basically. We have CBs on practically everyone that borders us, so we can declare war as soon as those truces end. I'm not too set on having to unify all of this. But, yeah, and I may actually, given that I bet it is that, I'm going to go back to devolved unitary, because it is better. We can actually annex stuff faster. And all it costs us is 50 reform progress, which is, doesn't matter. I can expand the, we don't need to spend this on anything, basically, so. Okay, where were we? Have I got some stalled conversions? No? Am I down to 2 missionaries? What the hell's happening with all my missionaries? They're getting, I don't know why my missionaries are getting automatically taken away from me. Maps and goods. Cool. When is the next invention of an institution, by the way? Because I bet there's a chance, anyway, that the UI lies. So it says 1560, so 1650 for academia. Actually, it needs to be any one of the following. Tech 36, 1710. Okay, so we need... Well, we're a way off that yet. Because, yeah, that means the date is probably going to be about accurate. What is it? How many techs is it per year? Or rather, how many years is it per tech in M&T? I'm not sure. But yeah, small rebellion. We're putting that down. Oh, yearly tech. Hurrah, hurrah. You know what I shouldn't have done? I shouldn't have switched off federalism before this yearly tick, because maybe it would have recalculated and let us integrate on the yearly tick. But I bet it's the yearly tick. The nominal realm, or whatever it's called, that's stopping us. Probably. That was not too bad a yearly tick, honestly. I think it's going all right these days. Yeah, good income. Sweet income. We've got some force limit to play with, I think. No, just over. Okay. Well, I will reorganize the armies a little bit. Where are you retreating to? There we go. Just bounce these armies out a little. 3, 3, 4, 3, 3, and that's it on cannons. Okay, that seems fairly balanced to me. Humanity is now 22. They've de-aged a bit. We have some colonies finishing. Let's send out some new colonists. Give me a little bit of extra land over here, please. Good stuff. Truce with Denmark has expired. Right, so immediately declare war on Denmark, which pulls in Milan. Hey, I don't have to fabricate that claim. Nice. It's full call Milan, which will call in the Turks. That's obviously a bit of a big war. They've got quite a few men, but I'm not scared. Are you scared? I'm not scared. Call you. Call Milan. It's a lot of men that's going to be facing us, but we'll call Bohemia. Let's do it. 1 of 4 provinces left to establish the intended land borders. Send a siege general into the capital. Grab the province I actually want to take nice and quick. Pretty sure we can have just 2 armies up here, and I expect I'll be able to send them south fairly quick. And yes, the coalition will reform. We're going to go with severe looting. The coalition thinks they have Turkey on their side. God, look how much of Europe is involved in this war, just from where you can see the forts. That's crazy. Who else has joined the coalition? Someone that we could declare on? No. Okay. Well, we will probably declare on the coalition. Yeah, keep going to Pacific Mexico. Florence has joined. Oh, I could declare war on Florence, but I actually don't want to go to war with the coalition right now. Because we're at war with the Ottomans. Or Denzian entrenchment. Ah, darn. Castile is the papal controller. See if we can get that back. Yeah, obviously Milan has a sizable army, so I'd rather they not do any sieges, but we will nice and quick knock out Holland, and then we can send these guys south to focus on that. Rebels close to enforcing their demands. That seems bad. Right, I never actually sent these guys in. The Swahili Separatists are still holding it. You guys go over here. Where were the other ones? Peruvian Separatists. Is that these guys? We'll go deal with them next. How long do I have before they enforce demands? Every owned province. 7 months? That's not great. Okay, well, I guess we're going over the force limit temporarily. In provinces where I can actually recruit in a decent time frame. Raise up 5 infantry and deal with them. As you can tell, I haven't been paying the kind of microscopic attention that one might expect of me based on the rest of the campaign so far. We're moving towards our lateral borders. It's you know, coming towards the end of the campaign. You know how it be. Well, our locals are doing what they can. Okay, there's the siege of Ast done. Let's do this. So obviously what we want to do in this war probably is separate peace out Milan to take the one province we want. And then we can just peace out Denmark for nothing, basically. Just to extend the truce. How did you do that? What's your entry location? You know what they should add to this game? This is a great suggestion, actually. Not a very moddable suggestion, but when you click on an enemy army, right? You can have 2 options. Okay, you can click or you can shift click. And if you click, it just does the normal thing, right? But if you shift click, it shows you their current relationship to nearby forts. So it should show me his entry province. Because if I knew that, I could figure out why he's able to walk past this fort. But as it is, I'm sure there is a reason, but Castile has called for a crusade against the Turks. Lovely. And we've caught them, so they're in trouble. And we got these guys under control, so we can stop them making progress towards independence, and we can rally up these guys. Marvelous. Obviously, easy victories against Milan, despite the fact that I think they actually have slightly better military technology than me. They are Italian, after all. No, on par, right? 31? Pretty sure we're at 31? 30, okay, yes. They do have a slight military tech advantage, and they have a better general, but the numbers will tell there. And good stuff. Easy victory there. And yeah, looks like Denmark is not fighting us, and obviously Hungary is going to bear the brunt of that. Should be good. Nice. Confirmed from the devs, it is indeed Nominal Realm that's going to be blocking us, which means yet another government reform. Let's go back to devolved unitary. Oh, I already did. Good. All right, men are assembling for the sieges. Should all be good. No one else joining the coalition because they can't. They're all truce locked. Ludum. Yes, so obviously it should be mentioned in the game that Nominal Realm blocks feudatory integrations. That's just an oversight, but you know, it's a big mod. A few oversights are to be expected. And hopefully they will add it now that I have made my humble request that they do. Gotcha. Oh, and they're actually retreating to here as well. Poor bastards. Goodbye, Milan. Should be able to get a stack quite there. Oh, no, actually, the mountains and river crossing are probably going to stop me. Yeah. Fair enough. And yeah, easy gains on the northern front. Don't care about the well-being of Hungary. Sorry, Hungary. Milan probably willing to hand this over now. Yep. It's going to get Norway in the coalition against us. Give me war reps as well. No, I'd like some money off you as well, actually. So let's push them a little harder. Well, no, let's not. Let's get the what do you call it? A ticking down as soon as possible. Just get out of this war with the Ottomans before it gives the coalition any funny ideas. Reposition our men on the border. Oh yes, making gains, high enthusiasm. The AI loves it when their allies surrender wars. It just makes them feel like they've got things under control. We've got the Gateway to Italy mission done. 20 army tradition. Nice. She'll put us up to 100. You love to see it. Perugia has entered a military coalition against us. So now, I don't know, maybe now I do declare a war here, actually. Declare war on the coalition before it can form. But the thing is, if we can... Well... Who's in the coalition? It's just these Italian lot? Yeah, sure. Come at me, Italy. You may have the tech, but I have numbers. And there's someone else. Yeah, you and you. You always want to... Well, not always, but you very often you want to declare war on the coalition rather than letting them declare war on you, just so it doesn't grow enough. Right, yearly tick, all the usual spending. There goes one of those colonies. Golden Horde declared war on Denmark. Excuse me? God, the Golden Horde is pretty beefy, huh? Lithuania doing their best to hold them back, but and they have, you know, they have lost a bunch of land to Lithuania recently, it looks like. But Golden Horde really doing a pretty good job this campaign. Didn't, yeah, what happened to Mongolistan? Wasn't Mongolistan huge at one point? Oh, the Grey Horde is a thing as well. Yeah, well, that should have a pretty good negative effect on their willingness to declare war. And we are only on -15 to be able to get the coalition to just immediately go away. Which is pretty nice. We are going to lose some stability in the immediate future on our getting rid of the nominal realm reform. We are also going to run the risk of getting... Oh, only Bar? Okay. As I thought a bunch were going to go, you know, hostile to us. I assumed Castile's Liberty Desire was going to get up there, but looks like that's not too much of an issue. Okay, improve with you. Don't really need Milan. This is not a perfect land border, by the way. I have gone on record in the past saying that all borders should be rivers. But I think we'll allow it. In this instance, I think we'll allow it. These cities here are basically just our trade hubs. These are places where because, you know, we're not really interested in trading with the Germans. They've joined too many coalitions. But the Italians will forgive them. This is where we centralize all our kind of stealing intellectuals from the Italians. Don't really want to take that. Good. Excuse me. So we keep failing on Pacific Mexico. Maybe it's because it's too far away. I don't know. So let's pivot. I should probably take some land from Brazil. We're actually losing these fights, though. Where should we send our new guys? Like Guinea? Is Guinea an option? Or Malacca? Yeah, let's not trying to go to Malacca because the tech here, they must be struggling, right? Tech. Yeah, they're definitely struggling. So I bet we can get some of these lands. They're at 26 Miltech. I think it's Miltech that's relevant for your odds of success if you send a hostile expedition against a province. Could be overall tech, though. I'm not sure. It depends on other factors as well, like the size of the province, you know, the development in the province, things like that. Right, Ast can start coring. Good. And we're just working towards 200 Diplo power. And all these wars are... you know, fruitless. I expect to get nothing from these wars. Oh, no, you can't siege me down. I expect to get nothing from these wars. So as soon as they're willing to peace out, I'm happy to do that. Denmark might already be. Very nearly. One more month, or one small change to things. We'll be able to peace out Denmark. Because we're just declaring these wars to, just a truce them out. We're just trying to make sure the coalition can't get any traction. And obviously that one was to get the land off Milan as well. You can't run from me. I will force march you down, Florence, and then you will peace out. They have high war exhaustion all of a sudden. You know what? This tooltip, by the way, should obviously show the calculation for their war enthusiasm. I can't believe it doesn't yet. Maybe it does in more recent versions of the game, and I just missed it. I have not been following EU4's development nearly as closely as I used to. So we are at cap centralization, so there's not really any point using an age ability to help with that. Inflation reduction, we're already capped on. Manpower recovery speed, I mean, we don't need it, I think. We basically, this is all more or less capped, because we have all the rest in the field. National unrest could be good. Land fire damage, this is kind of OP. I should probably reduce that. Let's take the global unrest. Whoops, not that. Right, need to come on back down just in case the Florentines get any funny ideas. Hey, Denmark, you can go. I don't need any land from you. I don't want a long war. I don't want to spend any diplomatic points. There we go. Good stuff. And Florence, you too can go. I don't know why you have high war enthusiasm. I guess it's just the coalition war modifier, which is what, plus 30? As I recall. No? There's no coalition war modifier. Huh. Interesting. It's just from ongoing battles. Where is there an ongoing battle? Alright, sea down here. The Aragonese fleet's getting smacked around a bit. Fair enough. Well, once they've finished having their fun down there in Messena, Sea of Messena, Strait of Messena rather, we can... oh, nice ruler, Austria. 544. Now we should be able to piece them out. Yep. Low war enthusiasm. Go away. And once again, the mighty empire is at peace. Move men to the likely contested borders. Okay, good stuff. We're making cracking progress these last couple of episodes, I feel like. I know going up against the coalition is a very... It's kind of a short-term play, because the coalition just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Are you in the coalition against me? You're the only one? That's hilarious. I don't have a CB, I'm an idiot. Do I have a CB on you? No. Is there anyone else in the coalition? We can get a 50% cheaper guy or local stakeholder. Local stakeholder's fine. My advisor spending is, I think it's inconsequential, right? If we could load this properly. Yeah, advisor spending does not scale properly, at least in this version. Manpower recovery speed and reinforced speed. Yes, please. We've unlocked a new policy. Colonial Garrisons. Ooh. What does this do? Settler chance plus 50%. Cool. Well, I'm not going to use that because I don't want to spend points on it. But I'm going to change it such that I'm going to mod policies so that they all have upsides and downsides and none of them cost mana. Because I think making them kind of actual decisions on what kind of nation you're trying to build rather than just mana sinks seems like a more, excuse the creak, more engaging way to play it for me. Look at that conversion. Catholicism rises again, and the massive Hungarian Lutheran uprising has not yet managed to force them to convert. You love to see it. We are now approaching... Well, we still have some spare mill points, even after unlocking the whole idea group, so... let's get these guys drilling, just to reduce our yearly army tradition decay, so we're in peak physical condition to go against the coalition next time we need to. If just one other person who could join the coalition who I have a CB against, so I can declare war and take Aachen without having to get a claim, that would be handy. But if not, it's not going to take very long to get that claim. And then when's the truce with with Austria? Cause Belly is until December 2500. Wow. Hey, Malacca was successful. Please let me pause before the yelly tick. Not the autosave, but the yelly tick at least. Let's go check out our new province in Malacca. Yeah, so the truce here... Oh, it's actually done. Okay. Well, it's immediately... Well, no, we don't have to immediately declare war, because they don't join coalitions when they're at war. But we should mobilize the troops to the Austrian border. Austria is allied to the Turks, of course. Yes, our Malacca province. Here it is. Not a very big province, but hey, it's a foothold that we can continue to increase. Nice. Right, so, yearly tick time. Right, okay. So just going to let the guys get into position before we declare this war on the Austrians. I also like another general. It's going to cost me 53. It's not too bad. Any stuff I want to do with the estates while I'm thinking about it? Don't think so there. Don't want to do tax relief because we need the money, honestly, these days. Didn't used to. Did I just click one of those by mistake? I may have done. Is our corruption still declining? Yes. Not by too much, but it is. And in about 10 years, maybe 11 years, we're going to have that sexy, sexy capped state reach. We're probably already at like 100 in Paris, I'm assuming. Where do I see that? Yes, 100% state reach here. How about in some random southern province? 100% state reach here. 100%. So we have 100% state reach in France, basically. Nice. Oh, except, well, not in new holdings in East, obviously. Yeah. So we're basically just countering some of the effects. Hey, more stability are effects of the conquest. So, Brunswick is actually going to refuse the call to arms. That's going to ruin their reputation within the Empire. That's funny. Hey, Bohemia, come help yet again. How many men do they actually have, all told? God, only about 70,000, 80,000? That's an embarrassment. Alright, let's roll on in. And then you, Mulhausen, I also don't have a CB on. So I should probably build a spy network on you. And their truce isn't for another 4 years. Austria, all I want from you is a single province. And the question now, and this is one of the final border questions of the campaign, do we take Bern? Oh, hang on, it's in my culture group? No. Oh, no, I was seeing it from the... Right, okay, sorry, it's in their culture group. Right, I forgot, it displays it from the perspective of the owner, in terms of the coloration on those. Is this our siege or their siege? It's our siege, good. Grand celebrations are over. No, the celebrations never stop. 4,500 ducats. Money well spent. That's insane. Can you imagine how much money that is? 4,500 ducats. Let me put that in perspective. That's the same as... These are values, right? Yeah, values in ducats. That's almost the same as the quantity of food that was sold in this whole region. Only local food as well. Well, only local, that's actually less, but I mean that's insane. we're holding a celebration for the nobility that costs the same as the yearly food bill of the entire central region of our country. And bear in mind, that's not just the peasants' food bill, that's everyone's food bill. God, that is wild. And there is our extra general, so we can have one on each army. Right, I never put down these guys. Ah, bollocks! They got their independence. You guys can stand down. My mistake. Oh well. You chaps, come and hang out in the Cape. You're the new colonial police force. Fall of St. Gallen, loot them. Loot them in all cases, loot them. And yeah, once again, Hungary takes the brunt. Unsurprising. I think we do take Bern. I know I've gone back and forth on this. But I think maybe we do take Bern. It's just a slightly nicer border. Don't you think? I'm not sure. But I think we take Bern. Cole has been building a spy network against me. That is extremely ill-advised. Arkin, you're in the Empire, right? Yeah, of course. Okay. More tech. Nothing too interesting. More sieges. Let's grab this one. Didn't I win 2 sieges then? Where's the other one? Maybe I'm crazy. All the other armies are still taking attrition, so they're probably doing sieges. It's a good way of checking, by the way. You can also use this icon, of course. Which actually is a good point, which means this guy is probably not doing a siege. There we go. That's why you don't use the attrition. You use the actual are they sieging icon. Of course. Yeah, we're going to take Bern. I think we're going to take Bern. It'll be fun. Also, Pope Man. Our manpower is looking a tiny bit low. Should we give an indulgence to the Pope? 3,000 ducats? Sure. Have a huge pile of money. Excuse me? Oh, crap. I didn't realize I was losing sieges in the north. You guys. New plan. Stop these guys. They're obviously not... It's not integral French clay up here that they're sieging, but still. Can't be having with that kind of thing. So now that we're moving towards the end of the campaign, what would France do from here is a question worth giving a little bit of attention. Obviously, I think France's intention is not to fight many more wars in Europe. So basically, they would spend the next kind of 50 years making the coalition calm down, perhaps violently. And then, it's just a focus abroad. We would consolidate our holdings in the Americas, which have not gained the kind of financial or political support that they deserve recently. We would open trade companies in China and Japan. There's a huge, huge war with... I forget who actually owns China in this game. Is it Zhao? There's a huge war with Zhao coming up, which obviously we need to do to actually secure our place as the global power, because right now they are richer than us, which is crazy. Can't believe I can't remember who it is. It's Great Han, that's right. But they have a military disadvantage, and if we look at institutions, where's your capital, Han? Where have they put it? They get choices, don't they? Well, anyway, we'll just use one of these cities here as an example. Yeah, they don't have commercialization, they don't have casual literacy, they don't have scientific methods, and they don't have global trade. So our tech advantage would get only more extreme, especially because academia and nationalism we're going to get. Why don't they have scientific methods? Does scientific methods require casual literacy? Yeah, so they just haven't got casual literacy. Why don't they have casual literacy, though, now I think about it? Because they need commercialism. So it's just commercialism that's basically holding them back, because they don't have a high enough commerce right, almost certainly. That's going to be the big challenge for our China campaign, is trying to bump up our commerce rights enough. Bureaucratic expansion has expired. I'm tempted to not do it again, knowing that it's so high in all these provinces. Is there a way to see state reach across the country easier? Because like all of the provinces we've owned for any significant length of time, the state reach is 100. How about down here? Yeah, we've got 100 state reach in the core territory, so I think I'm actually not going to keep expanding it. It's a waste. We don't need 100% state reach in the new lands. They can have a lighter touch for now. That's fine. All right, we got 200 stuff though, so it's time to establish control over subjects. Remove the nominal empire, government reform. Yes, please. Boom. And yes, we need to keep an eye on Bar's loyalty. Oh, no, don't come back from there. Just come back from these two. Good. Loot them. And then everyone will want to integrate in here. So, comms... Oh, I can't put you on Scootage? I guess I can't put... feudatories on Scootage. Okay, well I guess we'll just have to annex them when we're actually at peace. Fall of Verona, loot them. Okay, let's send some more guys in here. Get these sieges going. Now that there's a battle ended in about 15 days, should be able to... Oh, crap, what was that? Here. Should be able to peace them out. Take the land we want. 17 war score should be plenty, I have to imagine. Looks like we'll be able to do that. Another expedition to Malacca, please. You know what would be good about playing in China? Many things, but one thing especially is not having to worry about religion much, I think. We're going to try and be good, tolerant Confucians. Might as well force their religion. No, don't do that. They're hungry. They're one of the Hussites. We like the Hussites. But they will pay war reps and cash. Cool. We are going to take Bern, I have decided. Boom. Done. Now, Aachen. Give me a CB. Give me a CB, please. Hello? I got the claim, right? Yeah. CB's only monthly ticks. Yeah, so Bar, you can stop transferring trade to me. That's fine. Come back from there. So Bar, I still can't annex them. What the hell? Must be on the yearly tick that it rechecks, because it should work with this, even though it wants this, because it's this plus, and I've checked. I've checked with the devs. It should work. So Aachen is the last bit of actual violent expansion that we need to do. Let's core up our new holdings. Look at that. That is a nice looking border. Expansion of serfdom and distant relative and stuff. Let's end the game with some crazy happy nobles. It just seems fun, doesn't it? I know we're losing legitimacy for this. And monarch points. But ending the game with some really cheerful nobles, it just seems nice. So, Aachen, hello. Give me a coalition. I mean, give me not a coalition. Give me... Don't give me a coalition. Give me a CB. They've cancelled their guarantee towards Mulhausen. Oh, Mulhausen. You poor bastards. Should we take Basel as well? Basel's our side of the thing, isn't it? I do have a truce with them. But we should really take Basel as well. To get the full close to the Rhine border as possible. Although obviously, you know, proper Rhine border would be, you know, over here, but you know what I mean. Stop rebelling. It's really a waste of everybody's time. And your lives. But mostly my time. Did I get my CB? Where's my CB? I have a claim. It was last month we got the claim, wasn't it? There it is. Okay. Aachen. Goodbye, Aachen. Brunswick will come help you. Oh no. God, the list of people that honouring a call to arms. Oh my god, look what happened to Brunswick! I remember when they were kind of big. Brunswick just got wiped out. Absolutely styled on the HRE, this game. Switzerland have their independence guaranteed. Switzerland are not the ones that need to be worrying about me right now. Severe looting, just to make them weaker so that they can't hurt me in the future. Can't cause issues. Are you guys moving north? Or are you just chilling? You're just chilling. Oh, cleansing of the heresy CBs. But we have truces with them, sadly. So we've got a truce, one in May 60, one of MEIOU 1, and one of MEIOU 1. Okay, so in MEIOU 1, Speed 5, baby. Let's get to MEIOU 1. Let's get some borders established. God, the game runs so well. I can't believe people think that 3.0 runs worse than 2.5. It runs insanely better. You it's the best strat. Just read Reddit on the yearly tick. It's the perfect fix to all of your performance woes. Just talk about UX design in Death Stranding on Reddit, like me. Missionary activities, they have finished. Good. I don't recall giving them the activities, so I'm glad they've stopped doing them at least. Special commissions. Sure. Look at that. Look at that. Privileges revoked. I mean, not all of them, but serious privileges revoked. Serious military reform. Yet the nobles, they love me. They love me. Loot them. Give me the province. They're going to say no, of course, because it's an existential war for them. But that will not stop me. Could maybe have revoked a privilege there, but no matter. You guys can come back home as well. Osnabrück. I'll take trade power, please. And now it's just Aachen. They will accept. Boom. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful natural borders. And I can get a claim here, even though we don't need one. Only 2 years. Well, I'm going to call it a part here, but in the next one, quite possibly the final episode of our glorious Path to Modernity campaign. I will see you then. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.